In this video, we're going to solve problems on determining the standard equations of circle and parabola. Let's get started. The first problem is the center and radius of a circle are negative 3, 7 and 4 square root of 3 units respectively. So we know that the equation of the circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So this is our h, this is our k. By substitution, so we have x, h is negative 3, so this becomes plus 3 squared plus y, your k is 7, so minus 7 squared is equal to r, so 4 square root of 3 squared. Simplifying this one, so we have x plus 3 squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 4 squared is 16. So 4 times 4, 16. Then just cancel the square root. So we have 3. 16 times 3, 48. So this is the equation of the circle. The second problem is the center of the circle is at the origin and it passes through point 8, negative 6. So first we are going to find the radius by getting the distance from the center, which is 0, 0, then to the point 8, negative 6. So our distance formula, we're going to use r. So r is equal to the square root of x sub 1 minus x sub 2 squared plus y sub 1 minus y sub 2 squared. Since we are looking at the equation, we can use r squared, then remove the radical sign. So this would be our x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. By substitution, so we have x sub 1 is 0, x sub 2 is 8, so minus 8 squared, plus y sub 1 is 0, then y sub 2 is negative 6, so becomes plus 6 squared. So r squared is equal to negative 8 raised to 2 plus 0 plus 6, that's 6 squared. So r squared is equal to negative 8 squared, 64, then 6 squared, 36. So r squared is 64 plus 36, that is 100. So the square root of 100 is 10, so 10 is the radius. Since the center is at the origin, it follows the equation x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Therefore, the final answer is x squared plus y squared equals r squared is 100. So that would be the answer. Next problem. The endpoints of the diameter of a circle are 2, 5, and 8, 13. So, since the endpoints are given, we have to find first the midpoint between the endpoints to get the center. Using the midpoint formula, we have x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, then y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. This is our x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, then y sub 2. By substitution, so we can use c instead of m to represent center. X sub 1 is 2, x sub 2 is 8 divided by 2. Y sub 1 is 5, y sub 2 is 13 divided by 2. So 2 plus 8, 10 over 2, 5 plus 13, 18 over 2. Therefore, the center is located at 10 divided by 2, 5, 18 divided by 2, 9. To get the radius, you have to get the distance from the center to any point of the circle. Let's say the center, 5, 9, to the point 2, 5. So we know that our formula is r squared equals x sub 1 minus x sub 2 squared plus y sub 1 minus y sub 2 squared. Substitution, this is our x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. You can use 8, 13 also. So we have x sub 1 is 5 minus x sub 2 is 2. Then y sub 1 is 9 minus 5 squared. So r squared is equal to 5 minus 2, that's 3 squared. 9 minus 5, that's 4 squared. R squared is equal to 9. 4 squared is equal to 16. Therefore, r squared is equal to 25. So the equation follows x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals 25. So you substitute h and k na. So x, ang h mo is 5. So x minus 5 squared plus y minus 9 squared equals 25. I'm so sorry, I am not feeling well. So I need to do this first for your remediation before the retake of the quiz. So masamang pakiramdam ko. So pasensya na. So we have the fourth problem. The focus of the parabola is at 0, negative 6, and the directrix is y equals 6. If we're going to plot this one, so 0, negative 6, this is the focus, and this y equals 6 is the directrix. As you can see, the parabola opens downward because, as always, focus is inside the parabola. Then, if it opens downward, the equation is x squared equals negative 4py. P is the distance from the vertex to the focus, which is 6. So, therefore, P equals 6. So, x squared is equal to negative 4 times 6 times y. So, the answer is negative 4 times 6, so negative 24y. So, yan yung ating answer. X squared equals negative 24y. Next one. The vertex of the parabola is at 2, 5, and the directrix is y equals 7. So, if you're going to plot the points, so 2, 5, this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is the vertex, 2, 5. Then, the directrix is 7, 6, 7. So, this is our directrix, yung y equals 7. By looking at the given, so, the parabola opens downward also. So, since the vertex is not at the origin, our equation would be x minus h squared equals negative 4p y minus k. But p is the distance from the directrix to the vertex also, which is 7 minus 5, 2. So, p equals 2. Okay? Then, ang h natin is yung 2. Ang k is 5. Substitution, x minus 2 squared equals negative 4 times p, which is 2 times y minus 5. So, we have x minus 2 squared equals negative 8 y minus 5. So, yun yung ating equation. X minus 2 squared equals negative 8 y minus 5. So, the vertex of the parabola is at 2, negative 1. It passes through the point 0, negative 5, and its axis of symmetry is parallel to the x-axis. So, if you're going to plot the points, so the vertex is at 2, negative 1. So, we have 1, 2, negative 1. This is the vertex. Then, passes through the point 0, negative 5. This is our 0, negative 5. As you can see, since the axis of symmetry is parallel, so the opening is either left or right. But since it passes through the point 0, negative 5, it opens to the left. Okay? So if it opens to the left, the equation follows y minus k squared equals negative 4p x minus h. Then, ang vertex natin, 2, negative 1. So, this is our h. This is our k. Then, 0, negative 5. So, this is x, y. Substitute to solve for p. So, ang y natin, negative 5. Ang k, negative 1. So, plus 1 squared equals negative 4p. Ang x natin ay 0. Ang h ay 2. Negative 5 plus 1 is negative 4 squared. So, negative 4p. 0 minus 2, negative 2. Negative 4 times negative 4, that's 16. Negative 4p times negative 2, that's 8p. Solving for p, we divide both sides by 8. Cancel. So, p equals 16 over 8, 2. Then, balik natin sa equation. Substitute lang natin yung p and yung h and k. So, y, k is negative 1. So, plus 1 squared equals negative 4 times p. So, 2x. Ang h natin ay 2 minus 2. So, we have y plus 1 squared equals negative 8x minus 2. Sa inyong ating equation, y plus 1 squared equals negative 8 times x minus 2.